If you're in school, don't drop out unless it makes sense to you, but don't drop out. Last night it stormed, like a proper storm, and after the third time of this chair almost blowing off the balcony, I came and I did that. It's cold today. Savannah's out of town for the next couple of days. She actually went to Virginia, and actually she went to the town that Savannah and I went to college for, and she graduated from there, but I never did. I don't think I've ever shared this with you on the vlog, and I figured today was a good day to. For those of you that don't know, before I did any kind of video work or did any kind of like filmmaking or picture or whatever, I was a full-time drummer for a long time. And that really started when I was in college, like halfway through like my sophomore year. And drumming is the reason I was going to college. It was the reason that I chose my major in college, and it was the reason that I ultimately dropped out of college. Let me explain a little bit. The way the university works that we went to, we had to like meet a certain or specific quota of classes that we attended, and if you dropped below that quota, then you would start like losing points off of your final grade. For being a university, it's kind of weird, but it's whatever. At the time, that's what I had to like adhere to if I wanted to pass the class. Well, the problem with that was I started getting hired for gigs and like for like job opportunities that would cause me to miss school. And it got to the point where I started losing points off of my final grades. I had professors approach me like asking me like why I wasn't attending class, and especially my music classes. I would tell them that I was off like doing like a music gig, like doing the thing that I was going to school for. And I remember there was this one moment I was having a conversation with a professor after class because I wanted to see me. And I explained to them very clearly, and I had like documentation, like I was like actively like going on gigs. Like I had like text messages and everything, like I had proof. And the professor told me if I want to have a career in music, I need to graduate with a music degree, and to graduate with a music degree, I needed to attend their class and all other classes. And that moment right there, that was the last moment or last time that I stepped into a classroom. After that, I decided just to drop out. All my grades like went, and I didn't tell my parents till 2.5 months after, and they like they had the login to like my online, and they saw that everything was. I don't recommend that, but honestly, I credit and I give a lot of credit to what I'm doing now to that professor and what they had told me, because if they hadn't told me that, then I probably would have graduated with some kind of music degree, and I probably would have got some kind of job that I could get with that music degree, and I would not be doing what I'm doing now. For me, quitting college, it kind of like got rid of the safety net, and it forced me to get creative, forced me to figure out what I was going to do and figure it out quickly. And for me, that's the best way that I work. If my back's against the wall, then typically my best work comes out when. And my wife, Savannah, is like the exact opposite. Like she like got her degree in video, and she's doing that with her job now, and there's a nice contrast. I think that's why we get along so well. But if you're in school, don't drop out unless it makes sense to you, but don't drop out. Look at these RVs. They're all rentable RVs, but they're all the same. If you need an RV, maybe try them. Let's get cool little shots. You know? I wasn't going to run today, but honestly, Savannah's gone, and I was really bored at home. And it's just cold enough to where I know I'm not gonna go for a walk. So running was the thing that made sense. Because it's Saturday though, that means everybody's out. So I'm having to be particularly careful with getting hit by cars. And One thing that I enjoy about these like free runs, or just there's no pace or whatever, is I can bring stuff like this along and just get cool little shots. Also, the cold is wreaking havoc on this battery. It keeps going back from like keeps saying that it has 0 battery to like full, and it just died. Well, this camera's dead. It honestly, I think it's the cold. It literally just took. Anyway, I think it's time to go home now. It's cold.